Not a humanoid.
Okay.
Let me just
Then
draw
that
this grease.
Oh.
that can go out of that way. Whoop,
Does
clear
he have to
that.
do like a con check for the vines that are up?
Oh, you know what? That's a good call. He does. Yeah, it's concentration. So that was 19 damage he took, so 10 is what I need.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you also would need to do one for Mantis. For Manto hit him too, right? And yeah.
That's right. I'll make 2. Let's see if I get. We'll just call 10 on all of them because that's probably what they were. Yep, we're good.
Right.
Good for him.
Good.
All right.
They're
Yeah,
Connie.
big old dude.
So since I can't do that hold person thing, Manto is gonna go get the cape. This thing's demonic in nature. Could I just try to use my like holy symbol to just kind of be like counteract the evil nature and like make him kind of like scared, hold him in place, like do like a spin-off of like channel divinity in some way, just to kind of help keep him restrained by like, you know, holiness or something?
Yeah, go ahead and make a religion check as you do that. Doesn't like your channel divinity, excuse me, do something along those lines?
There's Radiance of the Dawn, which
Okay,
it dispels darkness and then does damage, or it turns undead. He's not really undead. So I didn't know if I could like burn my, you know, slot and kind of just do something to just, you know, motivate it. Since he's pure evil, I'm kind of pure light. If there to be anything I could kind of do with my holy symbol.
Yeah, roll religion check. We'll see if you get high enough on, you know, DC in mind, and we'll see what happens.
Hey, don't you worry, it's an 8. We're back.
All right. You start fumbling with your scarf, and you're like, you like it? You're shimmying back and forth.
Have you ever seen anything more oh shit. Oh, it's in the grease. Oh, Crick, you fucked me. It's in the grease. Oh my god.
It's gonna be a hard stain to get out. Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Well, that was my attempted contribution. I'm gonna bonus action healing word myself because that shit hurt me.
That is fair.
Sick. 4.
I will remind you also that we
Solid
do
4.
potions as a bonus action as well.
Oh,
so
shit.
you know, just a reminder for that.
I already committed to this. That's fine. I'll still be at
It's
16.
Actually, isn't that the new rule too, just like in general?
In the new edition, it will be, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, tight.
Yeah, and in the updated rules, it will be. All right, so
Healing words also 2d4s. Just saying.
Oh shoot.
No, is it no? Potion's 2d4. If it's just a first level, it's 1d4.
In the
right?
new edition, they added a
okay,
die to
gotcha,
healing
gotcha.
word and cure wounds level 1.
That's pretty savage.
Cool. I just realized I also have inspiration. Would I be able to burn that and try again for my thing?
Sure. Go for it.
Right.
Big money, no whammies.
That was a minor whammy.
Yeah,
Did a cool little spin
13's not terrible. You're pretty certain that like having at least these rocks and everything, you know, weighing down on him is pretty sufficient for now. But you know, you guys giving him a Manto the call or whomever to go get that cloth could probably be very helpful in this situation.
I'm treating it like I'm doing it. I can't hold him much longer under these 200 pounds of rocks. Manto her.
Amazing. All right, Manto, you are up.
Yeah, so I would cunning action disengage,
Okay.
and I would like try to like slide around this.
I will also
wall
remind you,
without-
just in case you're doing this for whatever, you know, he's restrained and prone right now, so he's got disadvantage on his attacks currently. Just keep that in mind. But do you. Just remind you, he's underneath the rocks and stuff right now, essentially.
or slide around the wall,
Okay.
and I would psychic blade him while he's under the rocks.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna cunning action disengage.
Okay.
But psychic blade, so I'd get advantage. 18,
18 hits. Yep, and that's
and this is non-lethal,
okay.
so 10,
Okay. You do get sneak attack. Yep.
and then 11 sneak attack damage.
As that blade kind of pierces through one of his knuckles that are sticking out from the rock, you hear like this exalting breath just leave the body of this being as he lets out one last guttural cry, and his knuckle, which is like kind of trying to fumble around and grab some of the rocks up here, just goes limp.
I would proceed to then, if I can, bonus action, just try and dig out some of the slop that Crick had spewed out.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check. It should technically be an action, but that's alright. 14. You start to get down furiously with all four hands. Start to try to toss some rocks behind you. You break through a little bit of the space, but he still has some covering up on him. As you reveal some of these rocks, so you notice that he seems to be unconscious for the time being.
Alright, I know I got us into this mess. Let's try and get him back under that that drape so that we can go back to our day.
I should describe this as well. As after you stabbed him into that and his knuckle dropped, you watch as the roots and the vines all kind of recoil and shrink back into the planks of the wood and disappear from this area too.
I guess that'd be my turn.
Mr. Nasty.
Oh, yeah. All right, so this thing, as you said, it's prone, right?
It's unconscious currently.
Oh. In that case, I would yell to the captain, "You got those ropes?"
Yeah, I tossed him down. I think one of you grabbed him.
Yeah,
Well,
Crick
boys,
grabbed
let's
it.
tie this here. I'm gonna grab the ropes and start tying this thing up.
You run on over, start climbing over these rocks and grease, which luckily like how you clean up like an olive oil spill, you put some salt on it and help clean it up that way. The rocks seem to help you guys not have to deal with a lot of this the slipperiness, but you do have a pile of rocks that you still have to climb over and walk over. But yeah, you get on over there and you start to use the rope. Go ahead and make a let's do a dexterity or a sleight of hand check as you're doing this.
Okay. Let's go with. Sorry, my sheet's moving slow. You said dexterity or sleight of hand. Okay, we'll do. Yeah, definitely do this. And why aren't you rolling? Sorry, being so slow. Ooh, a 9. I'm gonna use my last lucky. 21. Yep.
21, nice. Yeah, you see how Crick is starting to try to like tie like down like a few different ropes along the length of his body, and you go up and you're like, "What the hell are you doing?" And you like grab the wrist and the knuckles and you start to tie, this massive 50-foot long rope around his massive wrist, and you have to use at least like half of this rope to be able to tie that all the way around him, and you pull securely on it, because you're trying to do this as quickly as you can. You're pretty confident that at least his arms are bound together and, pretty tight in there.
Say, got the arms, need more rope. Note, I said I used my last lucky, but I forgot I used the inspiration last time, so I have one lucky left. Just so everybody knows.
Whatever.
But that's my turn.
All right. Balgura, all restrained, all tied up. You guys as Crick is on top of him, Manto, you are off to the side, and Rampu, you're like on top of him too. Notice, as I mentioned, like his body is completely limp and unconscious for the time being. But Crick, you can absolutely tell as you're like over him right now that there is still some life inside of this beast.
Is that now?
What's up?
Oh gosh.
Did he freeze
Nope.
just for me, or did everybody else catch
No,
it?
he froze. I heard you could
Everything's
see
froze.
there's still.
Oh, I froze?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
you
is there?
froze, and it was a really
Everybody
funny
froze.
face.
I think everything
you were like-
froze.
Oh.
had to
What
get
was the
the-
last
get
thing?
the-
What I was saying is that Crick over on top of him can clearly sense life force still emanating through this fiend. And it's your turn, Crick.
Get him better.
All right, so I'm gonna continue to take the rope and tie him down, and just kind of yell out, "Manto, we're probably gonna need that cover," because I just keep tying him up, moving rocks, getting the legs.
All right, go ahead and you're
Every now and then I put some of the rocks in my thing.
tying the legs together. Go ahead and make a dex or a sleight of hand check.
They're both the same. 17.
Yes. As this thing is unconscious for the time being, you begin to wrap around the legs, similar to how Rampu did the hands. And you got this thing, hands tied up, legs tied together, bound on the ground here for the time being. You call out to Manto to grab that fabric. Anything else that you would like to do?
No, not at this time.
Okay, Langston.
Oh boy. He is unconscious. Oh boy. I'm still. If I have to move in this little like radius, I'm gonna have to do like a dex check, aren't I?
No, it'll just be difficult terrain. Yeah.
Okay. Just to kind of help, I guess, expedite this, could I also move to where Manto is and like start trying to make my way down the stairs? So I know it's like it'd be 10 feet, 15 to get out of it. So if I were to use my movement, it would be like 20 feet to get to where he is, right?
Yeah, it would take you, let's see, 10, 20. It would take you essentially all your movement to get the Manto.
Okay. Then could I do that and then use the dash to keep going all the way down to the basement?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Tight. I'll do that.
Okay,
if
so
you could.
15, or we're at your full movement. Whoops, we're at your full movement right here. And then I'll go share Langston's view with everyone. Oh, it already is. And then you have another 30 feet you can go.
Cool. So we'll go 5. Okay, so I see this scene, and then with Thea being there, I'm just like, oh my god, this is why the freaking curtain came off, and like try to make it seem like these guys may have had a hand in it as they're dead. And then I'll use my, because that was 5 there, and I'll go 10, 15, 20. Excuse me, 25, and then I'll go like 30 to here, and then can I just like scout for the curtain?
Yeah, it would.
I think I went gone too far. Sorry.
No, all good. It would be right where the cage is. So, like, it's
Okay.
right here.
Perfect. So I'll just keep eyes on that, knowing that, he's currently restrained up there, and, then I'll have done my thing of just trying to throw the blame on these two dead guys down here.
Yeah.
And notice the ham sandwich on the floor and be like, oh, what could have been?
Oh man. All right, Manto, you are up now. Langston just goes running on by you, trying to grab that fabric. What do you do?
Let me ask something. If he grabbing the fabric would be a free action, right? Like he'd still be able.
Yeah, it'd be a free action.
Okay. If that's the case, I'm going to continue digging. The monkey out.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So what exactly are you doing? You're just trying to dig him out of here? He's mostly out right now. Like half his body is out after your first dig, but if you want to continue, go for an athletics check. If that's what you want to do.
I mean, like, is his head like my thing is like, is his head out?
Yeah, we'll say so.
Okay. Well, if that is the case, I'll just be like sitting on him, like I guess like in like somewhat of attempt to hold him grappled, but like I'm just like I'm like laying like this, like staring right at him, just like waiting for him to like gain consciousness. We try to warn you. As I still have this like fixed smile of like me becoming like a better person and like trying to make him like a more positive person. It's like with my arms on his chest, like looking at his eyes, like waiting for him to gain consciousness. And then I would say to Langston, just like, you're probably better off just getting the curtain yourself. I mean, you would get it up here before I would be able to. Just a heads up.
I'm not sure about that.
You do know that you can like triple dash, right?
Yeah, you can go 90 feet around, Luke.
I can't.
I can?
Yes.
Yes, dude.
Yeah. You can dash.
Hold on.
And then
Dash
cunning
as an action. Dash
dash.
as a bonus action. Yeah, and then your
Whoa.
regular movement speed.
Okay, so I'm not going to look him.
It's like everyone's
seductively
telling
in
you
the
to do it
eyes.
because you have the fastest movement.
Well, I didn't think I could like cunning action dash and then dash
Wait
again.
for
Well, you did it as
Yeah,
monk.
You got that
No,
speed
a
in
monk could just run.
it. Just
So,
win that shit.
Yeah, step of the
So,
wind.
yeah. And then, so, okay, well, if
That's
that's the case,
okay.
I would grab the curtain and cutting action dash and just like put it over top of him, and then just go.
Let's see how quick that is. All right, it's 5'10".
Well, I don't
let's,
know.
Let's see. Oh. I mean, they're your abilities. You can do action, bonus action. That's what you can do. So let's see. You go 40, or let's see, it's 50 feet for you to get to the thing, and then you have 90 feet total, so you can get right back to here.
Hold on. So, again, he would have been able to grab. Tommy Langston would have been able to grab the curtain and.
You could have done it last round though already, but it doesn't matter. Just do what you want to do.
Well, that's what I do.
Okay, so you're 5
Electric.
feet away from him, or 10 feet away from him technically. Anything else that you want to do?
No.
All right, Rampu, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to ready an action. I'm gonna basically load up my bow and point it at this thing's face. If it wakes up and it attacks, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna yell at the captain. You got its arms and legs, but I don't know. Could use some help down here, lady.
Kind of just staying up there. Get him alive! It would seem like he's covered in these rocks and everything. And you guys too. And at his turn now, do you have anything ready or anything?
Yeah, I have a shot at its face. If it tries to attack, I'm gonna shoot.
All right. I'll just roll something real quick. Okay. You tie it up all together right now. Crick on top of him. Feel that there's not much fight inside of this unconscious body for the time being. Yeah, Crick, you're up.
So, Manto has the cape, right?
Yeah. He's 10 feet away from the ape.
Perfect. All right. So I'm 10 feet away from him. So can I run down, grab the cape, run back up, and put it over, and start putting it over the monkey?
It would take you 20 or 10 feet there. 5. Yep, you can grab that from him.
All right, cool. So I run over to Manto, because I'm assuming, like you said, the monkey's clean. So I get the cape, put it on him, and I kind of remember back, like, I'm assuming the cape was like touching the ground before, right? Because like as soon as there's like an inch, he came out last time. So, is it possible to get it completely on the ground in here?
Yeah, you kind of lay it completely over the vast area of this body, and as quickly as you can, you cover his body, and yeah, you seem to get it all the way covered over each part of his body that's exposed there.
All right, and then Quick just kind of looks at everybody and goes, "So, why did we do this?"
Yeah, let me just get one more roll and one more roll.
We're a Manto.
One
Just had to be friends with him.
I mean, I'm not the only one that want to know more about this
How many
thing.
fucking rolls did you do?
So don't blame me.
Say what?
What did you
Want to
learn
know
about
more
it?
about it? Not become friends with it. What are you serious?
Well,
I'm not
What
going to
did you learn
very
about it?
dangerous.
questions.
does he follow a god or have a patron?
No, he likes to stick to his evil roots. Okay, that's what we learned.
Okay, being a pure chaos, the more we know.
He doesn't have his. Okay. I kick the monkey. Do you have a god, monkey?
Orcus, is that what you're looking for?
Yeah. And I kind of look at Langston.
Oh, you hear me in the
Is
basement? Did I hear Orcus?
Yeah, isn't that your thing?
Oh, wonderful. This lines up a lot of the pieces. You hear me just like rummage, like fumbling over barrels as soon as I hear that name. I'm like, what? You just hear a thud. as I
Is that
fall
the
over.
information you were looking for, Rampu? Yes, I did get information.
Well, go on.
Are you done?
Oh, and he's not frozen.
Cool. So yes, I did get
said
information.
Go on.
I don't know
So
what else
he's
you want out of me.
Orcus. So he's.
What is the fucking
He's
information?
Orcus.
What is that?
This is the information that Orcus is.
That
his
is the
god.
information.
Ah,
And
Huh.
Langston has a boner for Orcus. So
Not that one. Nope. Opposite. Could not be more flaccid. You're from